Have you ever wanted to make money from your 3D printer? I'm going to show you guys how to do it, or at least how I do it. So first thing you're going to want to do is get your 3D printer, or get a reasonably priced 3D printer that can do fast speeds with reasonably good high quality. The one I use is the Bambu Labs A1 Combo and the FlashForge 5M. These ones are reasonably priced and give out good quality. And if you're going to be selling your 3D prints, you want a mix of fast speed and good quality, or at least reasonable enough quality. Next, what you're going to want to do is get a design that sells, or find a design that sells. I recommend coming to thangs.com, having a look at the hundreds of great designers and figuring out which one's the most profitable, which one you want to sell, which one works best for your 3D printer. Obviously, I recommend my designs. There's a great range you can try out, and you can find some guys that are selling lifetime or monthly or yearly, but the best thing to do is go for a monthly subscription so you can try them and see which one sells best. The next thing you want to do is, where do you sell them? Do you sell them at markets, sell them on Facebook Marketplace or Etsy or Amazon? I've tried a lot of those. The best one I've found so far is eBay, because on eBay you can sell stuff and choose how you want to advertise, or at least not spend thousands of dollars on advertising, and that's really where you're going to lose a lot of money. I mean, there's a lot of 3D printing stuff out there on these other sites as well, which is where you want to go back to Thangs and select models that aren't as popular. So as you scroll down, you can see you can rate by most popular. You can also come in the corner and select who has a commercial reuse license, who has unlimited downloads, and then you can go by popularity, followers, new. So if you're looking for someone that maybe is only new to Thangs or you haven't seen before, you can come on here and search for them. Find one that isn't as popular, that isn't used as much, because if it's really, really common out there, then you're going to have a lot of competition with other sellers doing similar things. But then as well, when you're selling on these sites, you want to select products that fill a need, that aren't already completely oversaturated. So what I've done is started choosing planters and things that really are dependent upon the types of plants and that aren't oversaturated. So if I come to my eBay listings, you can see I've put up all the planters, some vases, stuff that's quick prints, can sell for a reasonably higher price to cover the cost of the express shipping, and isn't oversaturated. But as well, when you're selling on these sites, you want to add a lot of color options. Sure, that's important, but really your sizes. If you can't fit the needs of everyone, then a lot of people are just going to go, well, that doesn't fit my needs. So they'll try and find something else that does. Oh, this one has the right size I need, and they'll go to that. So start thinking about how you can fit more customers into it, while also making sure that someone clicks on your listing and can buy the product they actually need. Like if it's always out of stock or they don't have the right sizing, they're going to go, well, I need an 8 centimeter or 9 centimeter, I need a bigger one or a smaller one. And then they're going to go to someone else. They're going to find one that does have the right size they need and then move on to that. So use the 3D printer to your advantage. You don't have to have 1,000 in stock. You can have one, or at least just offer more sizings. And you can always change the listings. You can go higher, lower, depending on what's better. So when you're 3D printing like this, I recommend trying to aim for a $5 an hour or at least $1 an hour. You're not going to make $1 million selling per hour, but if you're making passive income and you're making $1 an hour on each 3D printer, then your prices are going to be a lot more attractive. On eBay, I found a $20 price range to be really good, so I try and aim for a 2-hour print. Whereas this one, because it has multiple parts, it takes about 3 or 4 hours, but that's because I've tried to get the quality a bit higher. So you can see over here, this one's come out really nice. The quality is really good, so I'm not going to get as many returns. But see, this is the bigger one, so this takes a bit longer. Whereas you can see is this one it's not as good quality. It's a bit rushed. I tried to print it a bit faster. So you can sell stuff like this, but it also comes down to your price. If you have higher prices and people get quality like this, they're not going to be as happy. So you need to find that nice balance. So not everything's going to be perfect for you, which is another reason why, again, I bring it back to the things. Select who's useful for your country. Like I know Piled 3D, he has some great, really small prints that work for little mailers. So if you're shipping them little small pieces, really like keychains and, you know, fidget things that really fit a use case, that fit in those small mailers that you can send. So he makes a lot of really important, useful pieces that people don't have. Like, see all these kind of pieces for your USBs or your hard drives? They're things that a lot of other people don't have, that are now going to help move you to that usefulness. So you won't have to spend as much on advertising, because especially in these nursery pots where it's very oversaturated and you're going to find a lot of people doing it, you can start to push yourself out of the market, because people are going to look for the best fit case, the best price, and if there's a lot of options, then you're going to slowly move out of that area. So really pick what works best for you, and yeah, get printing.